But, okay, let me ask you this, Twistle. Mm-hmm. And the good thing is people won't know your real identity, so hopefully you can shoot me straight. Are you one of these people you've discussed, or what percentage of your community would you say also have some type of sexual proclivity or it being included in their identity as a furry?
So I would say that I can't put like any percentage on it, but it's not necessarily an insignificant number.
It's a pretty high number, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know, so I can't say any number because
okay.
I honestly don't know, but I do know people that do have that side.
Yeah.
For me, I choose to stay away from it for the most part in terms of art, the costume.
Well, wait, for the most part. So that means you probably experimented a little bit with some of the sex stuff.
I have friends that are into that side, and I pretty much stay away from it.
What is, you keep saying pretty much. You have like an experience early on in college or something like that? No. Again, no one will know.
I've never had any kind of experiences with the costume, and
okay.
I do not want to.
You don't want
Partly
to?
because this is extremely expensive. Don't want to get it dirty.
Okay. It is a messy endeavor.
So I definitely stay away from not safe for work side.
Okay. Now, do you have a full outfit that goes along with the head, or do you just wear the?
I don't. No.
You don't?
Just wear the head. I have hand paws.
Yeah.
And
is that a cost thing where you kind of do it in installments and build it?
You can, or you can do it all at once if you have enough money.
Okay.
Depending on who you want it from.
Okay. Let me ask you, what type of intersect do you think there's with like LGBTQ? Because a lot of people think, it's now just a modern expression of gender. And I will tell you this, a lot of people view it as degeneracy when it's an expression of gender or sexuality, because those things should be kept in private.
What exactly are you asking?
Well, when you look online and you look at the furry community, there's usually a lot of the intersectional sort of camaraderie there with LGBTQ, and they sort of tag it along to it. So whether you intend for it to be or not, that is the perception that's by design from a lot of activists in the furry community.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that LGBTQ is not at all an insignificant proportion. There is a significant proportion of the fandom that is LGBTQ. I mean, what they do is not my business, so can't really comment too much on that. Yeah, but what if the furry community is seen as sort of a quasi-ambassadorship of LGBTQ, because it's all about breaking down societal norms, gender norms, healthy approach to human interaction. And I'm going to tell you, I don't love it. But I'll have a conversation. But I also don't love people's positions on SNAP and on illegal immigration. I think that we want to do a costume party, but I think walking around in society where people have to adapt to it is uncomfortable, and I do think it's pretty abnormal. Well, let me say this. Do you understand that, though? Yeah. Furries generally do not just walk around this in their everyday life. Right. I only wore it here today because I was asked by the president to bring it. Okay. They reached out to me a few days ago asking if I was interested in coming down, and I was very hesitant. The president of what? Turning Point USA's OU chapter. Oh, okay. So they asked you to. Yeah. So are you involved with them? No. No. Do they just kind of know you on campus as like a furry person? No, they saw me on campus because I was with a group of friends on Halloween. We were just walking around campus handing out candy. They took a picture of us and posted it saying, imagine if people thought they could be animals, how scary is this? And I left a comment saying, well, I actually don't think I'm an animal. Yeah. And then they ended up messaging me asking if I was interested. But you have friends who think they do view themselves as quasi-animals, right? You say in the community? They exist in the community. None of my friends personally fall into that category, but a very small portion do have they say they have a spiritual connection. Yeah, or a sexual one. Like you said, it's not an insignificant portion. Do you speak out against it a lot? Do you feel that you're tarred and you're kind of lumped in with the same lot? Because it is incumbent. If you're just saying hey, it's a costume and it's art. I like Halloween. We do sketches. But when you have a chorus of people saying, hey, this is just as legitimate as heteronormative styles, by the way, we're tagging on with LGBTQ, isn't it incumbent upon you to say, no, that's kind of degenerate to try and thrust a sexual preference like this into the public spotlight? I mean, I'll say most cases of that happening are in a private setting. Whatever they do is not my business, and so I would just leave it to them to do whatever. Sure, but if someone is wearing it out in public, Yeah, if
it is everyone else's business. Like, hey, why are you doing this? And
wearing it out in public is one thing versus just, versus like
right, but it's associated with, the destruction. You know this, right? I don't want to talk in circles on just the destruction of heteronormative sexual behavior, and people are kind of at the point where we're like, yeah, we're less accepting of it because we live in an era where everything has become acceptable, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy for society. Costume is one thing. But identifying that way and everyone around having to go like, yeah, let's just treat this like it's my friend Doug is not really a good thing.
I mean, I don't identify as this like outside of whenever I wear it.
Okay.
Whenever I wear it is only to things like social meetups, like when other people are there, or conventions.
Yeah.
And conventions, I'll tell you, there's a side of them that almost nobody gets to see. There are some seriously positive interactions.
There's some seriously disgusting ones too.
There are.
I ended up accidentally at WeebCon. Does that ring a bell? You know what that is?
I do not.
Oh my gosh. I was going to an Easter thing at a Gaylord Hotel, and it wasn't Easter, it was WeebCon, and by the third S&M Spider-Man / Furry, I was like, I hit the fire exit with my kids. So if someone sees that, right, you say they don't see the positive interactions, but they see the freaky stuff, right?